Hi everyone, it's Maybelle. I'm back with another reading. It is October, so we are going to do our month of October reading for all signs. I also wanted to briefly go over the astrology for the month of October. October 2nd, Mercury stations direct in Virgo. On October 8th, Pluto goes direct in Capricorn. On October 9th, we'll be having a full moon in Aries. On October 11th, Mercury enters Libra. On October 23rd, we enter Scorpio season. We also have Venus entering Scorpio and Saturn stations direct in Aquarius. October 25th, there is a solar eclipse in Scorpio and it conjuncts Venus. October 28th, Jupiter retrograde re-enters Pisces. October 29th, Mercury enters Scorpio. And October 30th, Mars stations retrograde in Gemini. And then of course we also have October 31st, which is Halloween. We're going to get our oracle cards ready. If you haven't yet subscribed, please take a moment to subscribe, like, comment, share this reading with a friend or family member. And I appreciate all of you that have been here since the very beginning of my channel. I would appreciate if you share with someone that you know so that we continue to grow the channel. All right, we're going to start with Aries. Okay, Aries, we're going to take a look at the first week of October for Aries. What's the energy for the first week of October for Aries? Hummingbird spirit, joy. And this is card number 22. 22 is a master number. You may be seeing repeated twos. You may be feeling some type of joy, or you're being encouraged to find joy and seek joy in like the little things. There may be especially something having to do with partnerships or relationships of any kind, family, friendship, partnership, because of the number 2 there. Okay, for Aries, week 2. Oh my goodness, delight. So you have joy and delight, and both of those cards very similar. You may be receiving messages from spirit animals or birds, especially. The delight card talks about being like in community with others and just being, again, find delight and joy. Don't really make any promises you can't keep right now. So don't sign any contracts if you don't need to. Don't make any promises. Okay, week 3 for Aries. Week 3 for Aries. Reconciliation. So there may be some type of coming back together with someone, some type of making up, or someone that you know may come back around. This can also be about connecting with spirit and maintaining that spiritual connection. Week number 4 for Aries for October. Observer. Okay, 49. You may be 49 years old. 4s are numbers of stability, building on a solid foundation, and 9s are exploration, higher learning, higher knowledge, and philosophy. As an observer, you may be kind of just watching what happens. You may want to pay attention this week, especially to the stars and if we have an eclipse around that time, you may be watching the eclipse, paying attention to the astrology, but there's something that you are observing. Okay, we're going to look at what you can surrender this month for Aries. Surrender to play. So Aries, you have joy, delight, play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. And with this observer card as well, you may be being told to take a break, especially since that delight card was also like not making any commitments or contracts at this time. Okay, what is the advice for Aries for the month of October? For them to best handle the energies of October for Aries. Assess the situation. First quarter moon in Virgo. And I'm going to put that right next to observer, because that is kind of speaking on the same message. Assess the situation. Don't make any real big contracts or commitments, and be joyful and happy and surrender to playtime. All right, so that is the message that I have for Aries this month. I hope that it helps. If you feel this would benefit someone that you know, please share it with them. And I'd love to see you back here again soon. Take care. Hi, Taurus. All right, we're going to look at each week for the month. So starting with week 1 of October for Taurus. What is the energy surrounding the first week of October for Taurus? Ancient Oak Spirit Strength. And this is card number 2. So this may have to do with relationships of any kind, partnership, friendship, familyship, or partnership. I don't know if I said that already, romance relationship, because of the number 2 there. So any time we're talking about a connection between you and someone else, and there's some type of strength needed. Either that, or you will definitely demonstrate the strength to kind of stand strong and get through some type of challenge. At the bottom of the deck, I was about to put this deck back down, and it says Storm Spirit Chaos. And that's card number 42. You may be 42 years old. 4s are building on a strong foundation, stability, security, and there's another 2. So you may be suffering damage from the storms that have kind of been strongly hurting the coastal areas on like the Florida coast, and been kind of hearing about it. If that is your situation, I also pray for your strength and the recovery of everybody over there to get through it safely and quickly. All right, so for week number 2 for Taurus. Security. Okay, so again, I did mention for when I saw the chaos card, number 42, 4s are numbers of security, of stability, of building on a strong foundation. This card does talk about being safe and secure, knowing that you are being guided and that you are okay despite what may be going around you, what may be going on around you. Just make sure that you, take care of all like I'm hearing the checks and balances, or like the insurance is paid on time, and like the smoke detectors are working. Make sure that you're wearing your seatbelt when you travel, and take necessary precautions, but don't be overly vigilant. You are definitely, if you get this card, you're okay despite whatever energies are going on around you. Okay, week 3 for Taurus. Protection. Okay, so you are guided and protected. There is a butterfly there, so there is probably some transformation or some changes going on. This may be you feeling like you need to protect yourself, your family, your assets. Maybe even like the earth or the land. Okay, week number 4 for Taurus. This is showing me you get through it, though, with strength and security and protection. Okay, week number 4 for Taurus. Okay, you have 2 cards that came out. And we have By the Book, and that's card number 11. And Flexible, and that's card number 19. So for By the Book, there may be things that you need to kind of do by the book. There are maybe guidelines or rules, maybe laws in place, something that needs to be done following like a timeline. So maybe it is something that requires this kind of like patience or strength. By the book also would be to do something like with maybe traditionally, or like family might be having some type of say or some type of need to kind of do things by the book, and or being flexible to what somebody else's kind of traditionally or how it's normally done. So being flexible, allowing time for this egg for gestation. There are plants or flowers blooming from her head. So there's knowledge and there are ideas coming forth, maybe solutions. Number 19 would be a 1 and a 9 together, which would make a 10, and 10s would be cycles ending or completions. Being flexible and doing things by the book, or maybe being flexible and not necessarily requiring yourself to do things by the book if that's normally how you do them. There might be things, especially in like a situation where, I'm just going back to that, if there's been damage or something to like an area and like you can't do things as normal or as usual, just be like calm and flexible and protect yourself and your energy, and maybe even like throw the rules kind of out the window to do things that are fun for your children, especially, and just be flexible. It's important, especially that last week of October. And I was only pulling one card for each week, but we have flexible and by the book. All right, so that's for Taurus as far as the weekly energies go. And then we're going to see, what can you surrender this month? What can you surrender? What can Taurus surrender for October? Surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. Okay, so that sounds similar to kind of what I was feeling. It may be just, you know, a good time to kind of be strong, but at the same time be flexible, be willing to bend, not break, be willing to yield. Okay, and then we have advice for Taurus. Advice for Taurus. Okay, I was holding them upside down, but new moon in Libra, know you are loved, came out in reverse. So you may be feeling unsupported. You may be feeling challenged, and just know that you are loved. You are also safe, secure, and you'll be okay. You're being protected. Surrender your ego. Be of service to others. Be humble. Be flexible, and you will get through this. I know that the energies this month might be challenging, especially with the eclipse, with the partial solar eclipse in Scorpio, your opposite sign. I hope that it goes well for you. Just know that you are okay despite what is going on around you. Know that you are loved, and I hope that this reading helps. I'll be doing some other readings throughout the month. I hope to see you back here again soon. Take care, and good luck. Hi, Gemini. Okay, we're going to look at some oracle cards for each week in October. What are the energies surrounding the first week of October for Gemini? Bluebird Spirit, happiness. So that's card number 7. 7s are numbers of spirituality and connectedness, also of partnerships or relationships, especially long-term, could be contracts, anything kind of 7th house related. So you may be experiencing happiness, or you may be struggling to find happiness, maybe feeling a little bit blue, depending on which way your energy is at this time. But happiness is something that you can work on this first week of October. Hopefully, it is actually a good and happy time for you. You may be receiving messages from birds or spirit animals. There is, looks like a horse there in the corner. Okay, what is the energy for Gemini in week 2 of October? And I'm hearing a car. You may be traveling, or you may be just getting things done around your town or neighborhood. For Gemini, week 2. Okay, stillness. The stillness card is taking time to do nothing and be still and listen to the signs, symbols, synchronicities, listen to the messages from God's source spirit, from your spirit guides, from any way that you feel that you connect or receive messages. There's a period of stillness the second week. At the bottom of the deck, as I was going to put them away, there's opportunity. And they're both very similar in color. So the purple and the blue, third eye and crown, connectedness, again, spiritually. What can we expect for Gemini the third week of October? Energies for the third week of October for Gemini. Okay. Trust and protection. So trust yourself and your decisions. Trust that you are protected, and or trust that you are making the right decisions to protect yourself, your energy. And there's a butterfly here, and the way she's kind of holding the earth and almost looking as if she's cradling like her pregnant belly, almost nurturing, protection and protecting your energy during changes or transformation. Trust that you are being protected and guided, or you're doing the right thing. Trust your decisions. Okay, and that was for week 3. My intention was to get 1 card for each week, but we have 2 that came out for week 3. Week 4 for Gemini. Okay, flexible. And Taurus did get this card. 1 and 9 together make 10, which is a cycle ending or a completion. You're being asked to be flexible, to be yielding, to allow some time with this egg here. Maybe there's some type of gestation period, or something growing, or something able to grow if you're flexible enough. There are blooms and flowers kind of sprouting from her head. So ideas and maybe solutions, growth possible, the more flexible that you are. This may actually be exercise and perhaps yoga or stretching. Okay, for Gemini, next we're going to look at what Gemini can surrender this month. For the month of October, what can Gemini surrender? Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar into your life. So there may be just issues from the past that are no longer true, and perhaps you have your guard up and you need to trust yourself more. Looks like there's more trying to come out of this deck. Let's see. Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from being you. So trust in yourself and what you can do. Trust in your talents, in your magic, in your self-worth. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself, whatever came before in the past. And again, we had that 7 and the connectedness listening to the messages. Surrender to spirit at the bottom of the deck. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine and let spirit work its magic for you. So, believe in magic this month. Not just magic, your magic. Okay, what is the advice for Gemini to best use the energy of this month of October for Gemini? Ooh, we get 2. I'm a Gemini also, if you guys... I know I try and say that like every Gemini reading. Okay, first quarter moon in Pisces, honor your feelings, and new moon in Virgo, trust all will be well. So I like the trust all will be well card. That's good. No stress. There's no need to worry. Trust all will be well. Have, work on a plan and take little steps to go where you need to go. But trust all will be well. And first quarter moon in Pisces, honor your feelings. The honor your feelings card is perhaps you haven't been really observing how it is you kind of maybe just react or respond, but you're not really taking time to feel your feelings. And so you don't have to share them with anybody else. You don't have to share them out with, a partner or a friend or family person, any kind of person in your life. You don't have to share it with anybody. But you would do well this month by honoring your feelings. So feeling what it is that you are feeling, and whether you just tell God, source, spirit, whether you say it out loud, whether you say it in your mind, whether you just think it over, but really honor your feelings and try and find where those feelings, and I don't know if this has to do with those outdated beliefs, but where those feelings stem from, and then try to release them. But honoring them this month is where to start. And so that may be through prayer with all the connectedness, all the spirituality, and however you feel you are able to connect. It may be through meditation, and we have the flexible card, so that may also be through stretching and maybe taking a walk or doing like yoga or again just meditation. All right, so that is what I have for Gemini. I hope that you have found it beneficial. If you think that it might help someone that you know, please share it with them. And I would love to see you back here again for another reading. Hi, Cancer. All right, we're going to take a look at the energies surrounding each week in October for you. So we'll start with week 1 for Cancer. Week 1 for Cancer. Wizard of the Woods Focus. And this is card number 50. 5 and 0 is 5, so a number of change. So there might be a focus on changing a situation. There's lots of power in his hands. And so you have some type of power, something is in your hands, and you are able to create some change with focus this week. What you focus on is what you will be able to make big changes on. Okay, what about week number 2 for Cancer? Week number 2. Going forward. Okay, so there may be some type of movement forward on something, maybe something that you're focusing on, some type of travel, some type of plan that you're putting steps to get moving. Okay, what about Cancer for week 3 of October, week 3? Courage. Okay, so this is talking about moving forward with focus and courage. I'm also hearing it with dedication. You may be dealing with a Leo or a Virgo. Perhaps even a Gemini. Okay, week number 4 for Cancer. Okay, you may be hearing something that week. There's a message in a bottle. Number 15, 1 and 5 together makes 6, which is a number of balance or seeking balance. It might be something that isn't balanced. It may be something having to do with a lover or a choice. So you may be kind of leveling up a relationship or moving forward with someone. There also might be like a separation if there is moving forward and needing to like leave a situation, depending on what your focus is on. And at the bottom of the deck, there's a number 3 and between worlds. So you might be kind of in between stages or levels of something. And I'm feeling like moving from some kind of darkness into light is possible. That was at the bottom of the deck. Okay, for the month of October, what can Cancer surrender for October? Surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. I'm just going to check because it was difficult to get just one. It looked like 2 were trying to get out. Okay, surrender your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. So it's going to take courage to do that, but surrender to wonder and awe. And I'm getting from this one, open to the magic of every moment. And if this is having to do with kind of cutting out substances, you can find that find that like natural high, like outdoors, out in nature, depending on what you focus on. And you hopefully are able to like surrender these addictions. There's some type of message in a bottle that might help, and there's courage needed, but you can do it. Okay, what is the advice for Cancer? For the month of October, what is the advice? Be proud of yourself. Last quarter moon in Taurus. So there may be something that you are working on, and I'm proud of you too. I really feel that. Last quarter moon in Taurus, be proud of yourself. So keep on going. You can do this. All right, so that is the message for Cancer. Good luck, Cancer. And I hope to see you back here again soon. Thank you for watching. If you feel this reading would benefit someone else that you know, please share it with them. And I'd love to see you back here again. Take care. Hi, Leo. Okay, we're going to look at each week's energy for the month of October for Leo. Week 1 for Leo. Bear Spirit Healing, and this is card number 4. Fours are numbers of building something on a solid foundation, structure, stability, and Bear Spirit, I always kind of look at that as like a mother bear protection card. Something may need healing this week, or you may be helping someone heal something. You may be a healer. Week number 2 for Leo. Leo, I'm going to turn on the light. Okay, so you might need to turn the light on to something or use your light. Realize that you have the healing light within. Okay, week number 2 for Leo. Security. And we did say number 4 is a card of structure and security and building on a solid foundation. So security is a card of knowing that you are safe and secure and guided, like even despite whatever else is going on around you. It is a card about making sure that you've paid your insurance on time and taking care of all the little things that, you know, provide you or your family like a sense of security, like the smoke alarms, the carbon monoxide, the detectors, you know, wearing your seatbelt, being safe in whatever way possible, but at the same time not being like overly hyper vigilant, just as long as you are being cautious or just taking care of whatever normal things. Hypervigilance is not necessary, and you are being protected, you are safe. There may be some challenging things going on around you, but just know that with this card, it's a good card to get because it does talk about being safe despite whatever is going on. Okay, week number 3 for Leo. Courage. Okay, so there's something that you may need courage for, or something that you are displaying courage this week. Sometimes I say you may be dealing with a Leo, but this is Leo's reading, so that makes sense. Okay, week number 4 for Leo. Unfinished Symphony. This is card number 10. 10s are cycle completions or cycles ending, which is, I always find this kind of ironic in this card because this number, usually the numbers are pretty right on, but there's something unfinished that maybe needs to be finished, or something unfinished that needs to be looked at to see how it can be handled. There's an egg here, so it's talking about maybe having to wait. There's some type of gestation period or something still growing. There may be messages in music. And this is week number 4. Okay, what can Leo surrender this month? What can Leo surrender for October? Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar into your life. So maybe in the past you felt... Hi Leo. So we were just about done with your reading for the month of October, and the camera stopped recording, and I have the microphone also picking up audio separately, and the microphone looks like it was never recording, so I don't know why there's so many technical issues with your video. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of go over what we already have. Maybe it's still Mercury retrograde until October 2nd, so perhaps it's that. All right, so you got Bear Spirit Healing for the first week, card number 4, which is stability, building on a solid foundation, security. And then you got security for week number 2. So I thought that was similar in message. There's something that you may be worried about, or something that you're healing having to do with your security, your stability. This card talks about being safe and secure despite whatever energy or situations, challenges are going on around you, as long as you are making the effort and the choices to kind of take care of all those little checks and balances. You may be receiving messages that you need to take care of, but again, just making sure your bills are paid, making sure your insurance is paid on time, making sure that your smoke alarms, detectors are in working condition, and you're wearing your safety belt and equipment, making sure that all those things are just kind of maybe a habit, but not being hyper vigilant. Being hyper vigilant is not necessary. You are safe and secure when you receive this card. All right, then for week number 3, you got the Courage card. So there might be courage needed, and or you might be displaying courage this week in something. And then you received card number 10, Unfinished Symphony, for week number 4. And 10s are numbers of cycle completion, cycle endings, which I always find as kind of strange because this card talks about unfinished symphonies. So maybe something that needs to be ended, or something that needs to be finished. You may be receiving messages from music. There's an egg here, so there may be something that is nearing completion, or nearing its end of its gestation period. So something that's ready to become a symphony, ready to come to fruition. And then we did a surrender card for the month of October. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. So I did feel that was maybe talking about a feeling of lack or insecurity, and being able to heal that, having the courage to kind of let those outdated feelings and thoughts go. It's something that might be in process right now, something that you might be working on, but finding the courage to trust, that you're being guided and that you're safe and secure, and those things from the past are being healed, and or that you're able to heal something having to do with any of these themes, or something that you were working on. All right, so then we'll get the advice for the month of October. We hadn't pulled that yet, and that was when the camera shut off. The advice for Leo. How best to use the energy for October. Step up and lead. New moon in Capricorn. And so that would be something that might need courage. Step up and lead. there's something that needs work or finishing or healing, step up and lead. All right, so that is the message for Leo. Oh, we have another one at the bottom of the deck. Trust all will be well, new moon in Virgo. And I take that to be a very similar meaning to the security card in the other deck. I'm hearing birds going crazy. It's like 7 p.m. where I'm at, so it's pretty, the moon is just rising and it's getting dark, but you can just hear these birds. So you might be receiving messages from spirit animals or birds. They're going again. All right, so that is what I have for Leo. Thank you for watching. I hope that it was helpful. If you find that you'd like to share it with someone, I'd be grateful for that. And I hope to see you back here again soon. Take care. Hi, Virgo. We're going to take a look at the energies for the weeks in October, starting with the first week for Virgo. Week 1 energies for Virgo. Spirit Guardian of Spring Activation. And this is card number 36. You may be in the Southern Hemisphere and spring might have just begun for you. Or this is having to take some type of action to make something happen in this first week of October. 36 is 9 when you add 3 and 6 together. So 9s are numbers of exploration. They are numbers of higher learning, higher education, foreign, like foreigners or foreign travel, philosophy as well. So you may be needing to learn something new or take action and maybe go somewhere the first week. What is the energy for the second week of October for Virgo? I'm hearing cars outside, so confirming that there might be some type of travel. Week number 2, enlightenment. So this may have to do with movement forward in some type of spiritual path or spiritual journey. You may be becoming enlightened this second week. Something that you learn may help you move forward. You may feel like something is making you feel activated. There might be some type of motivation. Okay, week 3 for Virgo. Okay, so 2 came out for week 3. We have friendship and answers. So you may be finding like a friend group that makes you feel like you belong, that makes you feel like there's some type of enlightenment. You may be getting the answers from a friend regarding some type of connection or some type of movement forward. You may know the answers already that you seek. You may find the answers during this third week. The neighbor's dog is barking. We're going to pause the video and I'll come back as soon as the dog is done barking and growling. Okay, Virgo. The neighbors called the dogs back in. So somebody might have been in the doghouse. There may have been some type of argument or fight that had happened. Okay, what is the message or the energy surrounding Virgo for week number 4. Community. Wow, so it has a lot to do with community and friendship. You may be finding or seeking some type of connection, again, spiritually, or receiving some type of feeling of belonging, some type of strength might be needed. Eights are numbers of strength. They're also numbers of what goes around comes around and eternity. But there may be some type of something that starts or begins. You maybe find out or learn something new. Some answers come about having to do with friends and community. Okay, we're going to ask for a surrender card now for Virgo for the month. What can Virgo surrender for October? Surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. So just to find the answers and to, kind of help you with this enlightenment, surrender to silence. I have another one kind of popping out, so we'll take it. There are the dogs again. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Taking a relaxing break and spending time in nature is going to be important. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and ecstasy there. I think they're quiet. Sorry about that. So surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and ecstasy there. So silence and time outside to get grounded. You might want to spend time at your community park. See if you can find friends that, are kind of more calm, perhaps. Maybe ready to kind of spend time out in nature as well. And if not, then maybe it's time to find new friends because of the surrender to silence card. But definitely enlightenment and silence go together too. So prayer or meditation, there are some type of answers you may be receiving towards the middle or third week. All right, so that is the message that I have for Virgo. I thank you for watching. I hope it was helpful. If you feel that this message might benefit someone that you know, please share it with them. I'd love to see you back here again soon. Take care. Hi, Libra. We're going to take a look at the weekly energies for you for the month of October, starting with week number 1. What does the first week of October look like for Libra? Bluebird Spirit Happiness. And this is card number 7. Gemini did receive this card. 7s are numbers of spirituality and connectedness. You may be having a really happy week, or you may be feeling somewhat blue, and the message is to seek what makes you happy, or see why it is that you are not feeling happy, or why happiness would be a challenge. But hopefully it is just a happy week. You may be receiving messages from spirit animals, especially birds, but there is a horse there as well. Okay, what about the second week in October for Libra? The second week in October for Libra. Flexibility. So there may be something that you need to be flexible about, or something that you are being flexible about. This card talks about the need to go around something instead of facing it head on. This card talks about the need to bend, not break, to be flexible, to be bend, to be yielding, not rigid. What is the third week like for Libra in October? Okay, we have 3 cards that came out, so that's quite a bit. The third week, blessings, forgiveness, and inspiration. So some type of inspiration. There may be something that you are either forgiven or you forgive someone and it is a blessing. There might be a blessing in disguise, something that inspires you to forgive someone, something that inspires you, some type of, especially if you're being flexible. Okay, what about week number 4 for Libra? You may be feeling blessed by someone's forgiveness, and that makes you feel inspired, or vice versa. Week 4 for Libra. Loyal heart. Card number 35. 3 and 5 together make 8. 8s are numbers of strength. And what goes around comes around. Also eternity. So loyal heart. Are you loyal to what you love? And what about like the people that are around you? Now with happiness and forgiveness and blessings and inspiration, it looks like yes. But you may need someone's forgiveness for something that perhaps you betrayed them in some way, or you feel betrayed. But with this flexibility, what I'm also looking at the flexibility card as being almost like the 2 of Pentacles. So if you're kind of being flexible in a relationship where you are there's music, there's like jazz music somebody's playing and a dog barking. So yeah, so if you're maybe being a little too flexible in your relationships, perhaps someone is, there's some like maybe like lack of balance here. And forgiveness might be needed. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, there's 47 and go the distance. So you may be traveling somewhere. You may be 47 years old. You may be needing to go forward in something, like put in effort. Go the distance to me means put in effort. You may be inspired to be loyal. To be loyal or to but seek out what truly makes you happy, because that's the first card at the beginning of the month. All right, what can Libra surrender for October? What can Libra surrender for October? Surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. So tune into your inner voice and surrender to your intuition. You may either know someone's been loyal or someone's not been loyal. Maybe you also sense that someone is like inspired to forgive. There might be some type of difficulty there. But surrender to your intuition. You know, and so watching this as well, you know maybe how to like better inspire the situation. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, surrender to passion. And I also take that to be almost like that inspiration card with the spark. Surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Okay, what is the advice for Libra for the month of October? How best to use the energy? Honor your feelings. First quarter moon in Pisces. So the honor your feelings card doesn't have to be where you share your feelings with anybody unless you would like to, especially with the loyal heart there. But honoring your feelings can be helpful in that it kind of takes a weight off your shoulder, and it also makes you more aware of what it is you're actually feeling. So are you happy? Tune into your intuition. Really feel what it is, the everyday blessings. Are you maybe inspired to forgive? Are you being loyal to what you love? Are you being loyal, and are you really living your life like to follow that happiness? It's honor your feelings. So what does make you happy, or what is it that you're feeling at this time? And you don't have to share it with a therapist or with another person. Really, you can share it with yourself by speaking to yourself out loud, or you can just in prayer or meditation go within and try and figure out how it is that you truly feel, and just honor those feelings with yourself, with your higher self. Yeah, and at the bottom of the deck, it said assess the situation. All right, so that is the message that I have for Libra. Thank you for watching. I hope it was beneficial. If you feel that it might help someone else, please share it with them. And I would love to see you back here again soon. Take care. Hi, Scorpio. All right, we're going to look at the weekly energies for the month of October for Scorpio, beginning with week 1 for Scorpio. Bear Spirit Healing, card number 4. And Leo did get that card. 4s are numbers of stability, structure, building on a solid foundation. And there might be something that needs healing. When I look at bears, I often get the vibe of like a mother bear protection or mother bear, mama bear healing. So that's the first week of October. What about week number 2 for Scorpio? Community. So you may be maybe healing. Maybe there was some type of illness. Community, maybe healing friendships or relationships having to do with or near neighbors or friends, community members. Okay, week 3 for Scorpio. Forgiveness. Okay, so there might be some kind of maybe something that happened with either community members or friends. Some type of relationship might be healing, some type of forgiveness is needed. You may feel the need to either forgive yourself or others. What is the energy for week number 4 for Scorpio? Okay, not for you. Number 6. So this may also be, I'm just hearing this now, this could be like a third-party situation. So maybe just a relationship that's not for you, some type of issue that's not for you, and it's time to leave the situation. Maybe just like heal the situation and forgive and just look for balance. With the 6, it's the Lover's card in tarot. It can also represent love, a choice, and charity, or like seeking balance in an unbalanced situation. All right, so okay, what does Scorpio, what can Scorpio surrender for the month of October? What can Scorpio surrender? Surrender the habit of people-pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Wow. So maybe there was something that you were trying to do. Maybe there was something that you were trying to begin or start, in your community. Perhaps you're feeling like a sense of not belonging. Just forgive yourself and others. Like that situation is just not for you. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. So work on healing yourself, forgiving yourself, and speak your needs. Be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of trying to make others happy. Okay, what is... Now, if it's the other way around, if you are kind of constantly doing what you want to do, perhaps it's time to kind of cater to the needs of the community for a moment and heal that situation. I'm looking at, there's like a chess, there's like chess pieces and a window or a door and a fortune cookie. Okay, what is the advice for the month of October to best use the energy for Scorpio? Okay, speak your world into being, first quarter moon in Gemini. And this card also said speak your needs. So there's something that you need to maybe speak up about, perhaps going to one of those like meetings where they, a community meeting or something like that. Release your blocks. First quarter moon in Scorpio. So, and that's a Scorpio card or Scorpio energy. So release your blocks. All right, so that is what I have for Scorpio. I hope that it was helpful. If you know someone that might benefit from watching this reading, please share it with them, and I would love to see you back here again. Thank you and take care. Hi, Sagittarius. We're going to take a look at the weekly energies for the month of October, beginning with week 1 for Sagittarius. Spirit Guardian of Winter Retreat. Card number 38. You may be 38 years old. 3s are numbers of collaboration and working together, and trines and triangles. And 8s are numbers of strength, eternity, and what goes around comes around. It may be a good time to kind of retreat from a situation, or you may just be feeling that energy this first week. What is the energy for the second week of October for Sagittarius? Purification. This card talks about summer rains and the need to kind of detoxify, perhaps declutter, purify yourself, mind, word, deed. The cleansing rain can make you feel better. You may be seeing sunflowers. What is the energy for week 3 for Sagittarius? Compassion. Okay, so you may be finding compassion for yourself or for others. You may be needing to find compassion. What is the energy for week number 4 for Sagittarius? Between Worlds. And this is card number 3. Again, another 3. So 3s are working together, collaborating. You may be in between worlds. You may be feeling like kind of there's a sense of darkness and you're trying to enter the light. You may be needing compassion or to have compassion with yourself. I'm looking at how this kind of mark lines up with the light. So you may want to do meditations that focus on kind of aligning the chakras, maybe cleansing them with the purification card there. Okay, next we're going to ask for what can Sagittarius surrender this month? Surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. Yeah, so you might be going through some times that need you to kind of be, if you need to, be able to like take a long hot shower or to dance, to have a moment where you're just getting like fresh air. This feeling that you're kind of stuck, neither here nor there. And this card is saying that even during both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. So it may feel difficult at this time, but seek retreat if it helps. seek compassion from those who understand you or your situation, or those that you trust. Okay, we're going to look at the advice for how best to use the energy of October for Sagittarius. Shine, new moon in Leo, and that's another fire sign, a fire energy like Sagittarius. Oh wow, look at the sunflowers. Okay, so if it makes you feel better, maybe get some sunflowers and bring them around your, your home, or even outside your house. Maybe in the yard, even if they're artificial, just the brightness of them. Surrender to joy and shine. So, looks like you might be able to step into the light. Just know that at this time, it's possible. All right, so that is the message that I have for Sagittarius. Thank you for watching. If you would like to share this video with someone else, and I would appreciate your help in growing the channel. Thank you for watching and take care. Hi Capricorn. We're going to take a look at the weekly energies for the month of October. We're going to start with week 1 for Capricorn. Week 1's energy for Capricorn. Fire Spirit energy. Card number 17. 1 and 7 together make 8, which is a number of strength, eternity, and what comes around goes around. You may be feeling like you are either needing power, needing fire energy, needing kind of like a strength, or you may be feeling emboldened and empowered. If you're not, then perhaps right now would be a good time to do like a fire meditation, where you either like look at a candle, gaze into the fire of a candle or a bonfire, something like that. Or there are visualizations, and you don't even have to have anything burning. I am sensitive to smoke and pretty much anything that has scent, so I do the visualizations, and I find them to be very powerful. That's week 1. Let's look at week 2 for Capricorn. Standstill. Okay, so standstill, you may have kind of felt a lot of power here on the week 1, and then week 2 comes around, and standstill, it just means that things are kind of feeling stuck, and there may be weeds or issues that need to be taken care of, pulled out before you really move forward in a situation. It may be making you feel frustrated or angry. Okay, what is week 3 for Capricorn? Career. So there may be changes to your career on week 3. Okay, you may be making some type of commitment, new contract, some type of move in careers or move up. Okay, what about week 4 for Capricorn? So just feeling like a stop-go energy. So maybe something was going, and then something kind of slowed down. But if you only have to wait, a week or so, that's not too bad. Week 4 for Capricorn, week number 4. Chaos and conflict, and this is card number 33. Okay, so there might be some type of maybe conflict of interest or some type of chaos, something that happens in the 4th week. This may have to do with the career changes that occurred in the 3rd week. You may be seeing 3s repeatedly with 33 there. Okay, I don't like to leave that one there by itself, so we're going to clarify a little bit more for 4th week for Capricorn. Orphaned. Okay, so feeling left out, and this is card number 5, which is a number of change, but it also reminds me of in the tarot, the 5 of Pentacles. So maybe feeling like there was a loss. Perhaps there was a loss of a job, feeling left out, or feeling lack, a sense of lack. Okay. Capricorn, you're getting like the longest reading. But loyal heart with 35. So 3 and 5 together make 8, which is a number of strength. What goes around comes around, and eternity. And Treasure Island, which is number 9. So 9s are numbers of higher learning, higher knowledge, philosophy, and also exploration. So perhaps to find this treasure island, maybe you've been loyal to this company or career. There's maybe you haven't left yet, but you're feeling a sense of just feeling left out, or feeling a sense of lack. There might be chaos and conflict, something making you angry. There's definitely maybe weeds to pull in the situation, issues that are bothering you. Perhaps you've been loyal and you feel like it's time to maybe explore other options with the 9 there. At the bottom of the deck is Imagine, and this is card number 20. 2 and 0 make 2, which is a number of partnership, relationship, friendship. Anytime it's you and another person. So perhaps you're imagining some of this stuff, like maybe it's going a little bit overboard, like there are some weeds, there are some issues, but maybe you are kind of like thinking too much about it, so worrying too much, or being it could be like an illusion that you're not seeing it. Maybe you're feeling this way, but you're not seeing it truly or clearly. This card can also suggest that right now you can like harness the power of this moon and your manifestation powers, and really imagine what it is that you want, bring it into being, use this fire spirit and this energy. The power is in your hands. And there's this loyal heart and treasure island also to take into consideration. So maybe, choosing to kind of handle those situations and imagine like new ways to find solutions will help you find either there might be someone there that's loyal to you and help you to this treasure. Okay, what is it that Capricorn can surrender this month for Capricorn? Surrender to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. So yeah, so you may just be kind of battling yourself, and this could be in your mind with that vision card. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. So really surrender to inner peace. You may want to do meditations. Really go within and surrender to the wisdom of your body. If you are... I'm looking at this too as like the 5 of Wands. You could be fighting someone else, or you could be fighting yourself. So really, because why is the Treasure Island and the Loyal Heart here? So there might be some issues, but is it as bad as you're thinking? Is it as bad as you're kind of making it out to be? All right, so surrender to inner peace, surrender to the wisdom of your body, and we're going to pull some advice. What is the advice for the month of October for Capricorn? Full moon in Gemini. Embrace the flow of life. So go with the flow, surrender to inner peace. Maybe try to kind of release that chaos and conflict, and how better to use that kind of fire energy or that creativity, that power, that feeling of empowerment can be better used when it's not used for chaos and conflict. Definitely embrace the flow of life and surrender to inner peace would benefit you at this time. All right, so that is what I have for Capricorn. If you feel this message would benefit someone that you know, please share it with them. And I hope to see you back here again soon. Take care. Hi, Aquarius. We're going to look at the weekly energies for October, beginning with week 1. Week 1 energies for Aquarius. Spring Guardian of Spring. Spirit Guardian of Spring activation. And this is card number 36. 3 and 6 together makes 9, which is a number of exploration, higher learning, higher knowledge, and philosophy. Can also be like foreign travel or foreign places. So there may be something that you are beginning or something that you're taking action on, some type of movement forward on the first week. I can't remember which sign also got this as their first week energy. Okay, what is week number 2 for Aquarius? You may be receiving messages, and I also am seeing the number 756. (756) to me would be almost a progression. Maybe things are a little bit feeling out of order. Week number 2 for Aquarius. Healing chaos. Okay, so there's something that might be needing healing, and or if you're feeling that this card comes at a time when your life is kind of stagnant or stuck, then something might need to be stirred up or kind of mixed up a little bit so that it can usher in healing. Okay, what about week 3 for Aquarius? Financial health. Okay, so healing and financial health. So there's some type of action being taken, something that's being healed or something that needs healing, and financial health is part of the issue. This card also can talk about not really worrying about financial health. So only you know if this message is for you or if you need to be a little more careful with your finances. There's a little spider walking or crawling kind of up the wall behind the globe, the crystal ball. So it may be time to like create something. Spiders create a web that helps them, you know, they work hard on it. So creating something useful. Okay, what is week number 4? What is the energy for week number 4 for Aquarius? No place like home. This is card number 50, which 5 and 0 together make 5. That's a number of change. You may be changing something having to do with your home. You may need to fix something in your home. It may be costing you some money. You may have to put money into fixing something or moving. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, all that glitters is not gold. So make sure that you are taking care when making purchases. Remove the mask. Make sure that you look at reviews. 1 and 6 together is 7, which is a number of spirituality and connectedness. So make sure you are trusting your intuition and seeing things clearly before making any decisions, financial decisions, or purchasing a home, or even putting, you know, money into like any of the expensive things that go into, you know, fixing, or somebody gives you a quote, maybe get a second opinion or something like that, because all that glitters is not gold. Perhaps also getting things that are just as good, you know, not having to buy like the most expensive, like brand name, I don't know, furniture or things, appliances or things like that. Maybe you can get a deal on something that has really good reviews, because maybe it's something that's more kind of industrial, or something that is maybe something that you thought you wanted, but it's actually going to be better. There might be also some healing to the financial situation, especially with health and healing chaos. You may be feeling a sense of peace. You may be needing to imagine a situation clearly and not look at it with worry or anxiety. This can also be a good kind of dream card to visualize how you want things to turn out. Okay. Next, we're going to ask, what can Aquarius surrender during the month of October? What can Aquarius surrender? Surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. Okay, so this may have to do with healing, and you may be receiving some type of love and support, maybe financial help. You may be needing to take action on something. Again, I got the message for some, I know that some people, there's so many people out there, and they may be from different parts experiencing some of the damages from the hurricanes. And I hope that, you know, you're not going through that. But if you are, I hope for a very quick recovery. And I hope that you do take advantage, or not advantage, but you do allow the support and love of those, you know, that are able to, and those that are wanting to help you. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, there is some type of procrastination. So something that you know that you should be taking activation, some type of action on. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Okay, now we're going to look at advice for October. Advice for October for Aquarius. Okay. I'm just checking to make sure. I was holding the deck upside down, but go for it was in reverse. So again, there is some type of action that may be needed. You will know if you are in a good position to go for something, or if you should kind of slow down and receive support. There was that procrastination, so maybe it is time to go for something. New moon in Aries. Let's get one more for Aquarius. We get another card of advice for Aquarius for October. Okay, if I could just hold the cards upright. Reflect on your priorities is at the bottom of the deck before I set these down. And that's the last quarter moon in your own sign, so in Aquarius energy. And we have a water sign energy for this card that actually came out. First quarter moon in Cancer. Push through any insecurity. Again, it came out in reverse. So perhaps you're feeling insecure about making these financial decisions, maybe moving, maybe healing something or fixing something. That this is saying go for it and push through any insecurity. All right. That is the message that I have for Aquarius. If you feel that this message would benefit someone you know, please share it with them. I thank you for watching. Take care. Hi Pisces. We're going to take a look at the weekly energies for you for the month of October, beginning with week 1. For Pisces. Mystic Meadows Sanctuary, card number 26. 2 and 6 together make 8, which is a number of strength, which is a number of eternity, and also what goes around comes around energy. There's a dog barking. Sanctuary may mean that you need to take time to really find like a peaceful place, either within. You may be taking time to pray, to meditate. Find like sacred space. I saw Focus and Wizard of the Woods on the bottom of the deck. Okay, what is the energy for week number 2? For Pisces. Freedom. Okay, so there's some type of freedom for the next week. You may be seeking freedom. You may be feeling stuck. You may be feeling kind of, maybe you are praying for freedom. What is the energy for week number 3 for Pisces? prosperity. Okay, so it may be financial issues are holding you back, or you may be praying for some type of freedom from like financial stress. You may be praying for prosperity. You may be not falling into, but you may be kind of finding some type of prosperous opportunity, or maybe freedom to work, like self-employment. Week number 4 for Pisces. Happy, happy. And this is card number 26. 2 and 6 together make another 8. Wow, you got 26 and 26. You may be 26 years old, but 2 and 6 together make 8, which is eternity, which is, I almost said give and take, but number 6 would be give and take. And 2 would be partnership, relationship, friendship, any kind of energy where it's you and another person. But there may be strength needed, maybe to find some type of happy ending to the month. First week on through to the 4th week, finding some type of happiness. Wow, prosperity and happiness. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, so what can Pisces surrender for the month of October? Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. So you may be finding something is feeling magical, some type of prosperity and happiness. You're unique, maybe free to be yourself. Okay, what is the advice for Pisces for October? The best way to use the energy for October for Pisces. Trust all will be well. New moon in Virgo. So this card is a really nice card to get. Just trust all will be well. No need to stress or worry. There is like a good time to get grounded. Maybe feel some earth energy, and also like make a plan and move forward and take, steps forward. But trust all will be well. All right, so that is the message that I have for Pisces. I thank you for watching. I hope that it was helpful. If you think that someone you know might benefit from listening to the reading, please share it with them. And I hope to see you back here again soon. Take care.